are you avoiding me? Saying there's no money in fighting me. I've stepped up to the mark, John, and accepted your challenge. You're saying now there's no money in fighting me. Well, I beg to differ, John, because KSI and Misfits Boxing are prepared to back me to the tune of millions of pounds to make the fight between me and you. You're throwing out challenges to Mike Tyson, now to Carl Froch. Who are you going to challenge next? Carl Frampton? Sylvester Stallone, Rocky Balboa? Step up to the mark, John, to the challenge that's in front of you. Don't swerve me, John, because I'm ready to fight. You threw out the gauntlet, you threw down the challenge. Now I'm here in front of you, John, and Misfits Boxing and KSI are backing me. Now fight me, John. Why are you avoiding me? Saying there's no money in fighting me.
What's going on, people? It's your man the White. Be back once again. Big shout out to my doggy Fundus Productions for coming through and boosting up the coin. So it's bad right now for John Scary. He missing. I ain't gonna lie, he missing. I ain't heard a lick from John. Listen, this is how it went, yeah. 2-2s. It went like this. John, a few years ago, called out for anyone over the age of 50. Particularly Mike Tyson. Obviously, listen, Mike Tyson would do godly things to John Fury. And he knew that. John knows that. Yeah, we all saw Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. Mike Tyson, all due respect to you, I reckon Mike Tyson probably smoke on most of the heavyweights today. I hate to say it, but I'd put him... I reckon Mike Tyson today would still do Chisora. That's how I feel. Bottom line. Yeah? Never mind. Come on, people. What do you think happens with Chisora and John Fury? Tyson Fury, the main one, the prime one. He can't even punch. He can't even hurt Chisora. Couldn't put him down once in about 5 fights. In 5 fights, Tyson Fury couldn't hurt Chisora once. Fact. Chisora's been sparkoed by a dude with painted toenails. David Haye has... Listen, people. Yeah? I'm Team Lighty. That said, I ain't gonna shill for no one. A lot of people on this platform, they come on here and they shill their base. I ain't gonna lie for no one. Is it highly likely David Haye has pedicures and has his toenails painted? Absolutely. Yeah, that's what light skinned cats do. Their toenails are done, their eyebrows are done, pedicure, the whole lot. I could come on here and lie to you, I ain't gonna lie. David Haye, toenails are painted. Fact. Yeah? And Derek Chisora got his ass knocked out by a dude with painted toenails. Big toe. Yeah? Tyson Fury go in there, can't do nothing with him. Fact. 5 fights have had. Chisora's had 5 fights with Tyson Fury. Fury ain't put him down once. Huffing and puffing. In them fights. Couldn't hurt him. People telling me, oh, well, YB, Fury was going easy because it's his mate. Alright, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Fury can't punch effectively, people. He can't punch. Yeah? Fury can only punch against a 210-pound soaking wet basketball player in Deontay Wilder, who can't beat Joseph Parker. Yeah? That's the bottom line. Deontay Wilder's level is Joseph Parker. We now know that after the fact. Because guess what? He ain't fought no one Parker's level. Luis Ortiz, I keep telling you, think I'm joking. Luis Ortiz's best days were in the Catskills. Luis Ortiz was renowned for sparring prime Mike Tyson in 1983 and before, earlier. And Mike was 16 years old. That's when Luis Ortiz's best rounds were spent. Yeah? So don't tell me about Luis Ortiz. By the time Wilder fought Luis Ortiz, he was knocking on... Well, let's work it out now. Luis Ortiz was what? 27, 28 in 1983. So fast forward now to 2017. How many years is that? What, 20, 30, 34 years? 34 years later. People, let's do the maths here. 34 plus 28 is what? 62. That's how old Luis Ortiz was when he fought Deontay Wilder. So don't tell me about Luis Ortiz. Anyway, I've digressed. The point is, people, Tyson Fury in his main day. Tyson Fury in his heyday. Can't get rid of Chisora, fact. Yeah? Mike Tyson now would do Chisora. And we're talking about Tyson Fury here. Imagine John. Mike Tyson would properly roast. I reckon even if it was a body spar, even if it was Mike Tyson versus John Fury in a body spar, Mike Tyson would cut through him and John would be on the floor rolling around. That's what I reckon. Because if you look at John's body, he's what they call that. He's got that kind of fat, skinny look. Just big for nothing look. Do you know what I mean? Just soft, but he's got a big Shrek looking ass belly. Do you know what I mean? No one's there. That big Shrek body. And do you know what Mike Tyson would do to Mr. Shrek body? Come on. Even if John Fury has his elbows in, it don't make no difference. There's too much surface area. John Fury's surface area to volume ratio is off the charts. He's just all surface, isn't he? There's no... John can put his elbows in and there's just a whole bunch of Shrek hanging out the sides. And Mike Tyson going to touch that Shrek of John Fury, and that's going to be a wrap. He's going to be folded over like a cheap deck chair. Fact. Anyway, I've gone on a rant there, but the bottom line is, yeah, John Fury came out a few years ago calling out 50-year-olds. Mickey Phil stepped up, said, I'll fight you. John kind of half entertained it, and he bottled it, bottom line. Now you've got Joe Egan coming out and saying, Joe Egan, he actually was one of, alongside, in fact you can ask Joe himself, Joe Egan was one of the dudes alongside Luis Ortiz, sparring with Mike Tyson, in the early days in the Catskills. In fact, Joe Egan is one of the sources who leaked to me, telling me Luis Ortiz was there. Yeah? Luis Ortiz actually got in some of the best work with Mike. That's why he ain't got no chin. That's why Wilder, who really can't KO no one. Wilder's known for KOing sparring partners and people who are no good. That's why Ortiz got knocked out. Yeah? Because Luis Ortiz's best days were in the Catskills 40 years ago. Fact. Ask Joe Egan if you don't believe me. Anyway, Joe Egan's one of Mike Tyson's sparring partners. You heard him here. He want to go on John. And it's sad because John missing again, people. He MIA. John Fury came out and said, Carl Froch, I'll fight you. I'll do any man. John, where you at? Where you hiding? Where you hiding at? There's multiple offers now. Yeah? Mickey Phil wants some. Mickey Phil been wanting some. Joe Egan now wants some. Carl Froch. And you know what, for now, Carl Froch don't even make sense. And I like what Joe Egan's done here, because it's easy for John Fury to hide behind money. Even in the Carl Froch situation, he was saying, let's make sure the money's right. Well, and this is the good reason for beefs. KSI don't like John Fury or Tommy Fury, for obvious reasons. So now, KSI misfits who have the clout, they have the funding, to either fund it themselves or get some Saudi backing. There's the in. And you've heard Joe Egan. Joe Egan's told John Fury, John, don't worry about the money. I've got people backing me. I've got the Saudis, I've got misfits backing me to the tune of millions of dollars. That millions of dollars to me says at least $1 million a piece. There's no excuses. Absolutely no excuse for a man who claims to want it on the cobbles for free. I'd fight him for free. Yeah? A man who's huffing and puffing about fighting people on the cobbles. I mean, John Fury's renowned for fighting someone bare knuckle for 100 grand. That's his claim to fame. Ain't no one seen nothing of it. Never happened. Fact. There's more chance of Tyson Fury's cut being real than there is of John Fury fighting someone for 100 grand. In fact, I'd bet money, yeah. It don't say much, but still, I'd bet money that John Fury ain't ever had a bare knuckle fight in his life. That's what I'd bet on. Yeah? He wouldn't know the first thing about bare knuckle, in my opinion. Because I've seen the old timers. I've seen people like 75-year-old. The generation before John Fury are on video scrapping. The real bare knuckle guys. Where's John at? John, make it make sense. Why is everyone else on video, but John, the prolific bare knuckle warrior, not one video out there? No. John, you was in a house, for fact. John has never lived in a caravan in his life. I don't even think he's been to Butlins before. I'm not even sure if, but either way, let's assume there's some caravan. I think, is it Butlins? I'm not sure. There's some sort of caravan place you can go, Skegness, whatever. John Fury ain't even been to Skeggy. He ain't been there. He ain't. He ain't been to Butlins. He ain't been to Skeggy, and that's the end of that. He wouldn't know nothing about no caravan, and he damn sure wouldn't know nothing about no bare knuckle. Fact. And if I'm wrong, never mind bare knuckle. Joe Egan's there. Joe Egan won it. Yeah. To the tune of millions of dollars. We need to get some kind of thing going on here. Where's John Fury? I'm gonna reach out to my contacts at Kellogg's and see if we can get a picture of John Fury's face on the box, because we need to find him ASAP. We need to find him stat. Where is John Fury, people? Yeah. I believe Crime Watch is often, what's the word? They're often reactive. We need to get some, what's the word? Not preventative, but Essentially, we need to get a Crime Watch episode out there to find John Fury. Yeah? It's no good reacting. There's something gone wrong here. He's missing. Often police are critiqued for waiting too long after the fact. After someone's gone missing, they step in after 48 hours. It's too late then. We need some... what would you call it? Either way, the police need to be finding John Fury right now. He's missing. Where he at? He woofed about this. He woofed and he woofed. He woofed. He's missing now. Everyone wants a piece of him. Mickey back on the blower wants some. Joe Egan wants some. Carl don't mind having some after Mickey Theo and or Joe Egan's had a go on him. Where's John? No one knows. Silence. Yeah, and I'm telling you now, I'll back any one of these men. I'll back Mickey to smoke John. I'll back Joe Egan, definitely. Joe Egan would properly smoke John. Carl Froch will properly smoke John. Mike Tyson properly smoke John. Anyone really? I'm trying to think who wouldn't smoke John. Let's think of someone in the game who wouldn't smoke John. It's hard. You do have to do some serious thinking. Maybe. Okay, listen, I lied. I'll tell you a good fight. David Haye versus John Fury. That would be interesting because Haye no good. Haye, you know what I mean? I thought Haye was going to do some against the bell end. I'm pretty sure I lost some money on that as well at the time. I thought Haye was going to do some with the bell end. Haye went in there, oh, my leg broke. Light skin, looking ass dude. Typical light skin cat. Soft. Do you understand? Oh, pulled my hamstring. Always something breaking, but no one's there. There's always something wrong with light skin dons. Always something wrong. Oh, it's my toe. Oh, it's my hamstring. Oh, it's my Achilles heel. Always some. Can't just get in there and fight. Yeah? Bottom line. So that'll be an interesting one. I ain't gonna lie to you. David Haye would have a good fight with John Fury because you just never know what these zesty, soft-looking ass light-skinned cats gonna throw up next as an excuse. You just know there's gonna be an excuse in there with David Haye. And even to be quite frank, I don't rate Tyson Fury yet like that, but David Haye bottled it as well. Fact. David Haye bottled the Tyson Fury fight. That's just what happened. Bottled it for whatever reason. He is light-skinned. David Haye epitomises light-skinned through and through. Yeah. Look at David Haye's career, and if you saw David Haye's career and how it played out, and didn't know nothing about him, oh, he got his toes out. Oh, he got his big. He lost a fight he didn't turn up to. Fact. David Haye did not turn up to the Klitschko fight. If you didn't know nothing about David Haye, and all you knew is, oh, he turned up to the biggest fight of his life, and then got his big toe out on the press conference, you'd say, yeah, that's a light skin Donnie there. You would. Do you know what I'm saying? You just know. Yeah. Or if you knew nothing about David Haye, but you knew that he went in a fight with a 200-pound light heavyweight, Tony Bellend, plumber from Liverpool, and he ends up with his big heavyweight ass, big haymaker, 230-pound ass in there, and his Achilles heel pop, you'd say, oh, that's a light skinned cat. You just would, wouldn't you? You don't need to know David Haye to know he light skinned. Yeah. Saf. Anyway, John, where are you? Anyone who's got any contacts at Kellogg's, put the call in. We need John on the box and a milk carton. The milk industry, the cereal industry need to be. That's the best way to get things out of people. Everyone drinks milk. Everyone eats cereal. We must find John Fury because everyone's out there. All of a sudden, he gone quiet. He missing. The dude who can't be never shut up. He missing now again, and that's what he does. I told you about this. This is John's MO. He woof. And then he can pop up in about 4 months and say, when it's all quieting down, oh, I left society because society has got so sick. People want to see a 50-year-old man, a 60-year-old man fight. And you know what I mean? No, John. You talk too much and people have stood up to see what that check's really saying. John's checks are bouncing, people. That's what's going on here. Oh, I don't even know if John's ever had a fight in his life. I'm going to be honest. I'm sorry. Oh, but YB, he went jail for gouging some eye out. I want to see the man. I want to see the man whose eye he gouged out. I heard he's like 4'11". Madness. That's what I heard. No cap. I heard the man who John Fury eye gouged was about 4 foot tall. And that's what makes sense. I bet John Fury eye gouged a dude who was. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of man John Fury is. John Fury is the kind of guy to be really aggressive against someone who don't stand a chance. Anyone who stands a chance, he political. He shaking their hand. He hugging and kissing babies. That's John Fury, fraud. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, and click off the bell, 100%, know that.